A state of Tennessee in 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 is made possible by Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Hara. The FBI is now working with police in Chattanooga to figure out who falsely reported an active shooter, causing panic and a lockdown at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga yesterday. Officers swarmed the campus after getting a 911 call about a shooter with a rifle. Students received a message telling them to run, hide, and fight. Two students tell us they ran across campus and straight to their dorm rooms.
So we kind of just grabbed like bar stools, blocked our door, kind of just barricaded it.
Well, the all clear was given after about an hour after police said they couldn't find anyone who even heard a gunshot. Classes and activities were canceled for the rest of the day. Police say they've got to be cautious and take every threat seriously.
Our response is going to, especially our initial response, is going to be the same no matter what. It has to. Lives depend on it. We can never assume that something is fake.
Hello from the WVLT Newsroom. I'm Will Puckade. We begin today with Ruby Whitehorn, a Lady Vols basketball player, is suspended indefinitely because of charges she is facing. Arrest warrants we obtained say officers went to a house in Halls for a domestic dispute on August 8th. Officers say earlier this month the woman was at a home when she heard glass breaking outside. That's where she says she found Ruby Whitehorn in the parking lot. Warrants go on to say that the woman in the house went outside and she and Whitehorn got into a fight. She then says she went back inside the house when Whitehorn kicked in the front door. Warrants say Whitehorn chased the woman into a bedroom and then kicked that door in. They say she smashed a glass mirror, grabbed her phone, and left. Whitehorn was arrested and charged with domestic assault and aggravated burglary. The University of Tennessee confirming that, again, Ruby Whitehorn, a Lady Vols basketball player, has been suspended indefinitely.
All right, First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro is joining us with some perhaps good news for folks across the state. Fall-like temperatures are coming our way.
Significant drop in the temperature for next week. This weekend, things will stay very seasonal for this time of year, just like they will today. Mixing clouds and sun, isolated shower farther to the south and east we go today, but many of us are dry. 80s to near 90 this afternoon. This evening, overnight, watch out for a quick shower or thunderstorm out in East Tennessee. Most of us are dry tomorrow morning. Best spot for a shower or thunderstorm Saturday will be east of I-65, so Cumberland Plateau out toward the Smokies as well. Everything is still spotty, so not everyone sees rain, and the farther west we are, the more dry time we end up getting. Temperatures will hover around 90 this weekend. There's much more dry time coming on Sunday, and remember, this will be followed by a big drop in both temperatures and humidity. Look at that. Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday, we fall below average, and we should stay below average right through next week, even into next weekend.
A new report from Belmont University in Nashville reveals critical gaps in Tennessee's foster care system. New data shows that 70 to 80% of youth who are aging out of foster care face homelessness, drug abuse, jail time, or mental illness within just 3 years. More than 850 youth age out of the Tennessee foster care system every year. 97% enter chronic poverty, mostly because they can't find stable housing, support networks, or mental health support. Advocates say that a lot of them don't have support they need. So Belmont is now backing the launch of a group to step in and help.
Changes are on the way to how Dolly Parton runs her businesses. Dolly Parton announcing that she is having some changes in her leadership team. Ted Miller will retire from his role as business advisor after decades of working with her. Jeff Conyers, who's president and acting chair of the Dollywood Foundation, will be taking over come the new year. Conyers will act as Dolly's business liaison to Dollywood Parks and Resorts, Hershend Family Entertainment, and WCI ZMC Dinner Theaters. Conyers is set to continue to act as president and acting chair of the foundation. Dolly has said that she is very much so looking forward to working with him.
I'm Jerry Askin. Loved ones of Memphis rapper Young Dolph are feeling a range of emotions after the man who was once accused of orchestrating his murder was found not guilty. Hernandez Govan was found not guilty on both counts, first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Young Dolph was shot outside Makita's Cookies back on November 17th of 2021. Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith are the gunmen who pulled the trigger in the shooting that killed Dolph. Johnson was convicted on conspiracy and murder charges and sentenced to life without parole. Smith admitted being one of the gunmen. He's charged with murder, attempted murder, and several firearm charges. His next court date is set for next week.
Well, we are just 8 days away until it's football time in Tennessee, and while the Vols will open on the road in Atlanta the following week, September the 6th, they'll be back home in the warm confines of Neyland Stadium. If you plan to be inside Neyland Stadium at all this year, do expect some changes to that game day experience. Most notable, it is now a cashless venue. That means you'll have to use debit or credit card or something like Google or Apple Pay to purchase anything. On top of that, you'll see the south end zone entry has doubled in size. There are also new food options inside Neyland. The south concourse is wider, plus new bathrooms. That's all great for football games. And there's a new elevator in the southeast corner. Again, the Vols' home opener is September 6th against ETSU. Some changes coming to Neyland Stadium. From the WVLT Newsroom, I'm Will Puckett. Now back to you.